Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a general covering a week's worth of energy, past, present, future, whatever's in your energy. Cross watchers are welcome. Take what resonates, leave the rest. This will be for cardinal signs: Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. Going to aim for the intention of Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascendant, but you're welcome to follow any of your other placements, okay? With regards to what this may be, okay? I've already pre-pulled just to get an idea what the situation is, and we'll pause and clean up and then pull for guidance at the end, all right? So be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, all right? Check the community board. New things are always posted all the time as I come across them. Some things funny, some things just enlightening. Other things are helpful, so take what resonates for you, okay? I'm getting a lot of messages just all over the place. It's hilarious. A lot of funny things too. So be sure to check all of that and check all your other placements as well, okay, or anything else that might pop up here, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and roll the dice to see what zodiacs you might be, yeah, it's a bonus, might be dealing with or might be in your energy regarding this situation, okay? Spirit for our cardinal signs: Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascendant. All right, Aries, you could be dealing with another Aries. Aquarius, all right, Scorpio, and Cancer could be dealing with another Cancer. All right, okay, especially Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascendant, okay. Get some agua here. All right, for overall energy, we have new moon in Sagittarius, okay? This could be timing as well. The next new moon is in Sagittarius season. And memory is not serving me for some reason. November-ish. Luck is on your side, however, okay? All right, whatever this is, luck is on your side. I'm going to go ahead and actually do your signs and syncs right now. You have 888 on the light side, a very abundant number, right? Earned wealth, abundance, mind, body, soul, alignment, success, and progress. Love it. Could be working on something and you're going to reap the benefits of it shortly. I mean, November's not too far off. Might just require a little extra. You also have black feather, okay? You could be seeing a black feather. It could still be attached to the bird. Elbow, interesting. All right, we'll see. That might be an identifier for somebody. You are protected. Protection is available, okay? So you could even just see an image of a black feather as well. All right, black is a protective color as well. It's also very transmutive, so that's a good sign. You have cat. Okay, so cats could also be an identifier. Any animals, numbers here as well could be identifiers of a situation or signs and synchronicities for you. A two-faced friend, okay? That could be past or present energy or future. Be mindful. Tree, affairs with your family, okay? So it could be attached to this family situation. Heart, love, deep affection, and caring. So all's not that bad. There may be just some balancing. This could definitely be some external energy for you. Legs, stepping into a new experience. And shark, take care or there'll be a loss of material wealth, especially if you've got a two-faced friend in the mix somewhere, someone of that attitude. From the Stargazing Oracle, you have opposition. There's your two-faced friend energy. Unbalanced, calls out, mirrors, confronts, power struggles, polar opposites, and tests. So this could very well just be a test, okay? This energy coming in, all right? Or having been come in. Maybe they're elbowing their way into a situation because they can't wait their turn, right? Or they think they're the center of the universe. All right. Pluto, transformation, renewal, destruction, rebirth, death, cycles, black magic, struggle, power, taboos, obsession. Yeah, definitely some sort of power struggle. I can see that. That's there twice. You got power struggles and struggle power. Okay? Then you also have mutable moon here. Nothing is set in stone. Stay adaptable. Lack staying power. Something is changing. Not final. Unstable situation and scattered energy. That could be their external energy trying to like come in and ruffle some stuff up, right? Could also be dealing with another mutable sign, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, okay? So I'm not seeing any of those doubled on it, but you may want to check, maybe there's a mutable sign somewhere in your chart that this is regarding, and you might want to check that reading, okay? You also have Aries, again. You have Cancer. Okay, so this might be more specific to our Arieses and Cancers, or this could just be Aries and Cancer energy you're dealing with, right? And Virgo, there's a mutable. Okay. So with Aries, you have fierce, assertive, selfish, rebellious, daring, competitive, speed, leader, again, pioneer, stubborn, impulsive, and warrior. Okay, to describe that energy. Cancer, you have home, family, moody, introverted, emotional, lunar, defensive, nurturing, intuitive, insecure, birth, and receptive. And Virgo, you have witchy, analytical, perfectionist, details, critical, responsible, humble, orderly, insightful, alchemist, and health. So I'm definitely picking up on family energy here, and also just getting things done, putting things together, right? So there could be just some stubborn energy trying to run in the middle of all this, disrupting things because it's not to their liking, right? Let's see what else we got here. Bonus elbow pillow. Okay. Hunter. That immediately makes me think of a couple sleeping in bed and they're fighting over the sheets or the covers or something. Pulling sheets and covers off each other. I don't know why. Maybe it has something to do with that. It's supposed to be a relaxing time, right? But if you're sharing space with others, interesting. Keep going. These could also just be identifiers. Maybe you recognize the situation because of a pillow fights, some kind or another. Okay. For the Black Moon astrology, you have Sun, Spirit. So Sun sign is specific. That's number 1. Number 16, 7, Cancer, I feel. So Cancer again. 22, Capricorn, I use. Fire element, Aries, Leo, Sag, desire. 37 breaks down to a 10. 29 breaks down to an 11. 5th house, creativity. So this could be around a creative pursuit as well of some sort or another, right? Or something that you're wanting to do and maybe there's some opposition with it, okay? All right. A lot came out with Izzy's deck. You have children, so children could be involved, or they could just be childish, right? Like maybe there's just younger energy. If you've been using your intuition and, following your inner moon goddess for this, and also tapping into your emotions as well with all that water there. The moon is Cancer energy and a water sign. Could also be Pisces as well. I'm seeing that. Something invested into heavily, okay? And it's the right one, right choices, investing in the right choices. And maybe it's causing someone to have some waterworks, right? And not communicate clearly. Actually, I'm going to stick her over here. She's pretty. All right. You also have heavy water here too. So I'm also seeing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio is here. Cancer is here for sure. Okay. From the Kipper to describe what's going on as an identifier. Close. All right. You have number 4, courtship. So maybe this two-faced friend is not someone totally familiar to this family circumstance. Maybe they're new, right? They're more of an acquaintance. Someone just recently met, right? You also have number 6, mature woman. That gives you a sense of age, okay? So they could be over the age of 40. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. Maybe even 50 and older, okay? I'm getting a sense it could be like a grandmother energy of sorts. Maybe they had been a matriarch and they've been without. So they're latching onto a new circumstance that's not related to them. I picked up that heavily. That's interesting. Oh. Number 8, false person. Okay, we'll clarify exactly the meaning on that. Could be all of the meanings, but this person, lying, cheating, stealing, being inauthentic, not exactly being straight up with what they're doing, kind of hiding behind masks here. You don't really see exactly who they are. Interesting. Wow, a lot happened. Okay. Palestinian could be an identifier. Close winter, something's ending. Preserve. Maybe there's going to be some sort of scarcity with this person as an identifier. I'm getting a sense of hunger. Maybe they're inquiring because they can't do something, can't process something, can't do something. Okay. That might be an identifier for someone. You also have Queen of Pentacles here. Oh, I knew I was feeling like this grandmother-y energy. Again, with the children, signify friendly disposition, gentleness. Maybe that's how they're going to come in. Okay, number 12 breaks down to a 3. I'm just going to put that there so you can see it a little better. Okay, hold on a second. Let's do this. Give it a little bit extra here. Let's see how much better that is. Then you also have 7 of Cups. Maybe they have a lot of options. Okay, there might be a teenager in the mix. Okay, or maybe they have been this way since teenagehood. Maybe they never really grew out of it. Again, with that immaturity energy. Number 21 breaks down to a 3. Shortly. Ooh, interesting. Maybe they might be bringing in others into the situation. The stork denotes change of residence for the better, sooner or later, according to distance from which it lies from the person. Seeing as so far it's really close by, maybe they're losing their home, and that's why they're trying to weasel their way into another situation, right? Or seemingly weasel their way. Although with the two-faced friend, I'm getting a sense that that's what they're doing. Ace of Wands here, another Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Also a fast new beginning. You also get a sense that you don't know which direction to go. Maybe they don't know where they're going, right? There are no clouds here, so misadventures, evil consequences may be averted. You do have 31 with number 4, so I don't think this is your issue. I think this is just more of an identifier for you, okay? All right. How are they a false person, Spirit? Cord cutting might be needed at this time. Seems like extra energy just coming in to disrupt or distract. And maybe that could be the test to see if you can recognize it right away. Interesting. What's their agenda? Let's get one, please. What's their agenda? 3 of Cups. So there's some sort of reunion energy. Definitely friendly. Play, celebrate. Maybe they're not taking anything really seriously. One more. Partnership, visionary. They have a plan. Okay. One more. Well, it could be their intentions are good. They're just going about it shady, right? Maybe they're deciding how they're going to come through with the 7 of Cups here. How would they prefer to come through? Damn. All right. Ooh. They're carrying a lot of baggage, and that's what's clouding their judgment. Okay. All right. So what's this mutable moon? I immediately thought, what if this is somebody from college for somebody here, okay? And fresh, I just look over and it's freshman. So maybe a freshman year somewhere, a freshman friend, freshman year friend. Okay, mutable. There's a start of something new in the tangible. Maybe gain some kind of news or maybe a learning experience. Spread. Do a spread. We'll do 3. All right. One more. A lot of pentacles so far. So maybe trying to balance out their finances and they're, maybe had an upset or something. Something you would see in your dreams. Or maybe they're delusional about their finances. There's a bit of a haze. Maybe they have a ruse with it, a plan with that, actual. All right. What's this moon? Pisces energy again. Oh, they're just dreaming of building something better for themselves. Okay. So this may actually flip. They just need to work out whatever insecurities they got, whatever baggage they're dealing with. Let's get a couple cards to identify what those are. The increment of 1,000 might be significant. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Okay. Let's see what it is. So we got the Seven of Swords here. Maybe they came out of they're still suffering from some betrayal of some kind. With a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a loving person. Knight of Swords. Maybe they had come in hastily with a message about moving on. Eight of Cups. Hold on a sec, guys. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Barely. Okay. Then moving on to something new. Okay. This could also be them just moving on to something better for themselves, right? Because of whatever they're feeling oppressed by with this betrayal. All right. So hopefully that identifies it for you a little bit better. It does seem that they will need to communicate clearly. Maybe they're trying, but they're still pretty emotionally shook. Okay. I'm definitely seeing that. What was this betrayal? The Seven of Swords. This unethicalness. Ooh, that wanted to come up in the reverse. The Sun, so it could have something to do with an Aries, Leo, Sag again. Okay, maybe that's the identifier there for that situation. Something they became enlightened about. Maybe it's not really that specific. Candy might be specific to somebody. Does somebody have a sweet tooth? Or candy could be a name. All right. Anything else, Spirit? Clarify fifth house and fire element. Oh, interesting. We got two. All right. Queen of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles here. Earth energy towards Virgo, Capricorn. So there is some sort of new come up with a Queen of Pentacles energy here in the tangible. Some new beginning in the tangible. It may have a lot to do with money. They may have an opportunity for you or someone in your family, okay? That does look positive. So maybe they have a brilliant idea and it'll come into fruition, but they might need some investment monies or some capital of some sort, okay? Whether that be your time, your energy, resources, whatever, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be money. It's definitely something tangible though, okay? And maybe that's what they're hoping for. Okay? Is this person reliable? They're guarded. Okay, so that could go either way. Maybe they need to kind of like clear out some of that energetic, emotional gunk, right? First, before they can do that. Maybe this was a situation that had given them a brilliant idea, but they're not sure if they're like ready for it yet. The luck's on your side, and because you do have that timing of November, could very well be that they might be healed enough to like actually provide whatever plan this is and be able to actually focus on it. Okay, you do have focused energy with Virgo here. Analytical, details, responsible, critical, okay, orderly, insightful. So there could be something here that actually will work out. It's just that energetic dust needs to be cleared a little bit. It needs to be favorable circumstance for you to proceed forward. So this would be a good time to kind of talk about the ideas. It does seem like it's a right purchase idea, right? Like you got the right one in purchase there. So But the immature energy, the emotionally immature energy needs to heal first. Because maybe this might be something that will require a clear mind and an open heart, right? Um, yeah, that's where you take care of, there'll be a loss of material wealth. There could be like an overspending issue as well. I'm seeing that. Delusions of grandeur with your moon here, right? That could be that as well. Um, so just be mindful of that, all right? Let's get you some guidance on how to proceed with this one, all right? Let me pause. Be right back. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and leave these up here for you. All right, where there's tests, there's always a lesson, right? So let's figure out what that is. All right, Spirit, what's the guidance for cardinal signs regarding the situation? What's the lesson? Lesson? Please and thank you. To be aware of in this situation. Let's get one more. All right. You have happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. This could be their lesson. All right. And death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. All right. Let's get one more. Balance. Okay, makes sense. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. You also have heart chakra and sacral chakra and third eye chakra energy there. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say it's also crown too. Okay. Let's tap into some masculine energy. Malevolence. Interesting. Not thinking negatively, right? Not wanting retribution, not wanting revenge. You know, especially if they're carrying that baggage of betrayal, right? Get one, please. All right, it did want to come up in the shadow side. I'll read both. And feminine energy, how's that doing? How's that looking? What's to be aware of this situation? Oh, we got two here. Nice. We have the Muses, inspiration, and Inanna, desire. Okay. Prometheus, altruism. You are encouraged to make decisions or start projects for the good of all, and seek out a healthy balance between the self and others. On the shadow side, one would think that there would be little shadow over a concept like altruism. Isn't helping the whole always a good thing? Isn't the education of all always a good thing? The shadow side can be revealed when you choose to help others solely for your own ends, or when you completely forget your own closest responsibilities. If you are a passionate activist, perhaps it's easy to forget that your friends and family need you too, not just your cause. Also, what you may believe is the right way for all may not in fact be the case. For example, many indigenous cultures have been damaged by well-intending missionaries purporting their one true faith and a cultural way of life they feel is better. So that could be the energy coming in. I'm just seeing, okay, nothing new. Heard. So maybe I'm also heard as in hearing heard, okay? Missing a letter, but also a grouping, right? Like there may be a group, I'm hearing diplomacy, okay? So this energy may be coming in with a particular wanting a way of doing things, right? Like they may be thinking that they're coming on a missionary status or something as well, or vice versa, or there may be somebody in the situation behaving like that, right? This did want to come up in the reverse, so it's just a reminder. There's a couple things here that relate to this. Could be about forgetting own closest responsibilities, forgetting that your friends and family need you too when you're trying to help others. The sensitivity thing there as well, okay? Or just the misguided missionary that was just mentioned, okay? So, encouraging to think of the good in all, for all good, right? Although it's more of a passive I guess, Empress kind of way of making decisions for the good of all, right? Or balancing that out between those two instead of being overpowering. Yeah, okay. Muses. With regards to, I can definitely sense that this has a lot to do with the creativity aspect of things, like what may be the inspiration here, the direction, guidance for that. The muses, Greek, start looking around for inspiration from unusual places. Okay, so spirit's going to be talking. Bar, maybe set the bar different. Or is it more like bars? Render. I immediately thought of a bar, like with alcoholic beverages, and you have all these top tier shelf, the bottom tier shelf of various liquors, various choices, right? Like there's probably a lot of options that all seemingly would be in the same category, right? But they're all different flavors and colors and qualities. So maybe this has a lot to do with just a wide selection, right? But in an unusual place, right? Maybe something very basic, like a bar, right? Okay. The Greek muses are planting sparks all around you. You just have to open your eyes to find them. So you could also just be keeping an open heart, open mind, open eyes, right? During this time. And Inanna, desire, Sumerian, Queen of Heaven, Inanna embraces all those who seek her care. Accept her wisdom and gifts to find what your heart truly longs for. So especially paying attention to your heart. There's a reason for this happening. Okay, that's fine. There always is. Now is the time to give in to your desires. Accept what's truly yours and release what isn't. Okay. Decide for yourself if this is a situation you really want to get in the middle of, right? Or work with. If this is a person worthy of working with. You might have to just be patient with it. Okay. And maybe there's options around you that you can explore that would aid in this later on that you can invest in, right? You got that purchase investing energy. That's good. But it may be in its infancy with the children card. Just picturing that as well. So you might need to kind of grab more options. Like a bar would have tons and tons of options, right? Choices. Okay. Let's get a few chakra cards here. I would not be surprised if family shows up. Because there could be a lot of options needed for this family. Like, let's say the family's huge, right? Okay. That's why diplomacy is key. Okay. All right. You have solar plexus number 16, determination. You have number 25, clarity, breaks down to a 7. 26, dreams, breaks down to an 8. So there's going to be some, this is all third eye here. There's going to be some messaging in your dreams regarding this. You're going to get more truth and clarity about the situation, okay? Stay determined. Stay the course. Stay the path. Tap into that solar plexus energy as well. Number 2, rebirth. Okay, this could be a rebirth. No need to start anything now. 18 breaks down to a 9, love. Earth star chakra, heart chakra. Okay, so stay grounded, earthing. Okay. Sanctions. Sanctions are usually a hold on something. Some sort of resource. Again with the diplomacy factor. Okay. There may be a lot to manage in this situation, okay? A lot of nuts and bolts, right? All right, let's get a few here from the Follow Me Oracle. What's in the shadows regarding this? Spider, community, and web weaving. Okay, that makes sense. Lots of people to work with. There's your altruism as well. debating whether or not something's worth the risk or reward. Again, with how you invest your time, money, resources, and energy into things. Make wise decisions. You also have that altruism with both these cards too. Ancestors, definitely having some connection to family here. The love and legacy of your DNA. There may be something, Ian might be specific. There may be something in your heritage that's a gift. Maybe something you haven't discovered yet that would assist in this situation. Infinite possibilities. Know that you're made of the stuff of stars, that you could do anything. Okay. One more. Let's go on that. Put it all together. All right. Earthly weaver of the worlds, the witch, alchemized, right? Virgo is also alchemy energy. Let's get a few from the next deck. Please. Just a few. High Priestess of... Oh, okay, we got 4. Hold on. High Priestess of Water. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy of number 4. Okay. So definitely tapping into your emotions, your heart space. Do things with love. What else does this card say? All things change, like the powerful element she represents. So basically mutable energy, right? Water is a transforming element that flows in rivers, makes waves in the vast ocean, turns to hard cold ice and disperses as hot steam. Water can change into snowflakes, white fluffy clouds, and rain. This signifies a time when things in your life are changing shape right before your very eyes. So pay attention, right? Go with the flow, as these changes are powerful signs of wonderful experiences, lessons, and gifts. And in the case of some, a test, right? There's some new technique maybe going to be picked up on. I love it. Even if you don't understand these changes at the moment, you will later, okay? Then you also have loyalty, 33. 33 is a master number. That is good news, okay? It's also tapping into your ascended masters as well. That energy, that higher dimensional, 5th dimension and on of energy. Number 8, vision. Okay, definitely seeing. You got your moon energy there as well. That's the moon goddess energy. Okay, seeing through things. You'll get more clarity, right, in your dreams, as well as tapping in, using your intuition. Determination and loyalty kind of work together as well. And then you have card number 21, breaks down to a 3, growth. Hold on a second here. I know that's like a card of rest and relaxation. You might have to take frequent breaks to tap in. Yeah. Heal your wounds and mend your heart. Now is the time to apologize to anyone you have harmed. Make your friendships whole again and choose healing over anger and pain. This is a powerful sign that you are a wondrous and strong time in your life. Show compassion and kindness to others. Be the shepherd. Again with the herd, you might be leading by example here, okay? No one is perfect, yet imperfection is perfect as it is. Definitely getting blueprint light worker energy with this. You know, this leading by example kind of thing, right? Showing the way. The diplomacy, all of that, okay. If you're hurting, know that it will pass and that you're watched over. You do have 33 there, so you are definitely being protected at this time. If someone you love is hurting, take this time to be there for this person. So they may be coming in. You know, of course, they're coming in with their baggage, right? Yeah, maybe they're near you. They're getting close. Okay. So just be sensitive. Right? You don't need to be on guard with this person. It doesn't seem like that way. It seems like they're already on guard. That's probably the anxious energy that you're sensing with this person, right? You or whoever's near them, right? They might be just sensing some anxious energy and you're really just picking up on their vibe. But it's a different set of circumstances. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's get some from the mermaids. Please and thank you, Spirit. Anything else for the collective at this time, guidance-wise? Okay, again with that seeing through things, right? Using your vision, your clarity, dreams, all of that, your intuition, discernment, crystal gazing, communication. You're going to get communication from unusual sources, unusual places. Definitely, I always see that with this card just because it's a mermaid talking to a sea turtle. Two different worlds, right? Okay. I mean, they all coexist, but they're two different worlds, so to speak. So you may need to definitely keep your eyes peeled for unusual, unique circumstances, right? There might be some important ping happening, okay? Acceptance, go with the flow, okay? Anything else? Okay, definitely. There's your cord cutting too. Break free from things that no longer serve you. And it could just be beliefs or, you know, old ways you used to approach things, right? And being patient, but at the same time knowing when to move forward, right? Okay. Let's get some from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle. Noah might be significant to someone. Let's see, did I miss anything else? Okay, no. Axel? Oh, I missed that. That could indicate something car-related, mechanic-related. That could be somebody's name. Maybe somebody likes Guns N' Roses. I don't know why that popped up. Not just because of Axl Rose. All right. One more. Let's get a few Spirit. Anything else that the collective can do at this time? Move your body. Dance. Breathe. Flow. All right. Actually, I'm going to stick you guys up here. Whole self-health. Okay. Natural therapies, bonds, and Ayurveda. That might be just dietary swap outs, right? Think of your chakras. Be the example, right? Teach, share, instill, instruct, educate. One more. And awaken your inner shaman. Connect, invoke, and heal. Love it. All right. I'm going to get some final guidance from 2 more decks. See what Isis has to say for you at this time. For Cardinal Signs Spirit. Isis, darling, what do you have? Ooh, I love this card. Okay. Rising Sun. A dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you. One of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is one through boldness and persistence. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child, a new consciousness within you is born. All right, so you're going to be able to see through this situation in a way that's really profound, okay? Let's get some final guidance from Beyond Memoria. We're still going to be working with this deck for a little bit. I've got new decks coming, so I'm excited. All right. One more good shuffle. Final guidance for our Cardinal Signs. All right, here we go. I'm loving this read. It's beautiful. I think it's going to be real good practice. Whatever test this is, you know, maybe the last one. I'm not sensing this is, you know, one you'll have to retake unless you do fail it, right? Okay. But this seems like a very profound test from a series of many lessons, right? So you have 37, breaks down to a 10, Mount Shasta. There we go. All about your origins, the seeds that make you what and who you are, starvings, sacred power places, unexplained mystical phenomena, intuitive messages, downloads, dreams, and visions. So you're going to get news and details and little bits and pieces and puzzle pieces from a variety of sources, okay? Not just the usual suspects of your dreams and your visions, right? And your intuitive messages and downloads. It all talks about unexplained mystical phenomena. You may be getting some messages through the paranormal of some kind or another as well. Or just weird things that happen out in the world that are unique, right? Unusual. That's certainly unusual, okay? Aware that their entire continent would be destroyed, the Lemurians traveled to other parts of the globe. Mount Shasta has a profound connection with the Lemurian people, as it was one place they journeyed. There are many tales of multi-dimensional beings living inside the mountain and sightings of all kinds of unusual phenomena here. So you might have to go to some sort of portal. I'm sensing portal energy here as well, or just going out to specific spots that are significant, that might carry some unusual energy. It's like, because that doesn't just mean paranormal. It could be like, yeah, I'm not necessarily thinking haunted places, right? No. It could just be spots on the earth where the energy is different. Like you can really sensitive, like you have that sensitivity to it, right? There may be messages there. You might catch something, right? Okay. So if you've been inside for a while, it might be time to go out and just kind of maybe clairsentiently experience the world wherever you go and pay attention. Okay. When I received the intuitive message, this is from Izzy Ivy, the author of this book, that I would be writing and delving more deeply into the emerging themes of these cards, I had a strong vision to visit this mountain and channel a painting on it. Almost reminds me exactly of Close Encounters of the Third Kind. This means something. You might be having more of those. Ed, could also be education department. That might be significant. Maybe there's some sort of schooling that you might have to follow up on with regards to this. Okay. After a range of synchronicities, I found myself there. The ambience of this magical place cannot be denied, and the image you see on this card is what came through. Mount Shasta also seems to have a connection to star beings and portals to multiple worlds and parallel realities. On arrival at Mount Shasta town, I was involved in a Pleiadian channeling circle where I had a vision of the stars communicating with the mountain through light code, and that's what you see depicted here, right? And interconnected glowing grid lines lay over the entire earth. I have experienced these luminescent grid lines before. I've been told I can put my hand into them and connect my healing light with all the other lights doing their work across the planet. That is grid work, right there, in a nutshell. So you may actually be learning aspects of who you are in terms of what your purpose is based on these little variables. So far, blueprints showed up and grid work showed up. And gatekeeper too. Talk about pioneer. I had always thought that those that do grid work really can't do blueprint. Well, I guess you can. Or portal energy. Maybe you could do it all. Oh, dang. Talk about a higher dimensional energy right there. You may be descendant of some serious ascended masters. You might want to look that up. Like maybe ones that just rarely get enough attention. As I stared directly at Anana here, you know, we're barely just understanding Sumerian culture. Just barely. So there may be something even more hidden than that. Some ancient culture that you're attached to in a higher dimensional energetic kind of way. Interesting. Wow, this is deep. All right. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. We need to bring this light back in. Okay. During my time at Mount Shasta, I came to understand there have been many UFO sightings there. And I realized how connected the Lemurians were to star beings. Yeah, it's like that all over the globe. People are seeing UFOs all over the volcanoes too, right? All the volcanic activity is attracting them. There's too many sightings. I mean, of course, a good 90% of the sightings that are out there are faked. You can definitely tell if you've paid attention to like how certain apps work. Our technology is getting too good, right? It just says, people are getting creative and having fun with it, but it can be misleading, so you gotta look through it, right? But yeah, there's a lot of consistencies across the board with ones that you can't really ID as something faked, right? So that means something. That means the energy of the earth is changing. There's some sort of polarity change as well with the grid, the overall earth grid. Her aura is changing, and everything on it that's interconnected, because everything on earth has spirit. Everything living has spirit, right? So there means something there. There may be some sort of shamanic connection for you as well. This plate holds many stories, and I had my insights, but it felt right to keep the imagery for this card simple. I felt as if what was depicted spoke beyond the mind. I was quite perplexed at what the meaning of this card would be. I knew Mount Shasta would be an important card in the deck, but I didn't realize how significant it would be until the following was revealed. I planned to include symbols on the 10 chakra cards that would activate the chakras, but I wasn't sure how. The creation of these cards has been a profound unfolding, and when I sought guidance, I received the message that chakra activation codes were in the Mount Shasta painting. That makes sense. There was a symbol for each of the chakras, and you can find them on the bottom left-hand side of the chakra cards, which, they'll pop up from time to time, okay? This image is the seed crystal that the whole deck is based around. So you may want to pay attention to the chakra cards the next time you see them, okay? In any of these readings, anytime they come out. I do plan on putting this deck in circulation for, your weekly stuff as well, because it is a very well put together deck. I mean, it's one of the best I think I've seen thus far. Not that I don't love all the decks, but I definitely think this one is super helpful for those looking to next level their spiritual, metaphysical, tangible experience in this life. Okay. All right. This card is about origins. It is time to honor and look more deeply into your ancestry, and that's why ancestors came up, okay? Do you have an affinity with any star beings? Connecting with them might allow you greater insight into your traits, your strengths, and your challenges. Perhaps you have a Lemurian connection, or any other for that matter. This card may also be encouraging you to visit sacred places you feel attracted to. They may have an intuitive message for you. Yes, definitely. All right, guys, hopefully that helps. Follow your other placements too, okay? And, of course, anytime you see this, they are cards in this deck. Hold on. In case you're watching and reading the transcripts, they are cards 1 through... Hold on. I'm actually doing, they're cards 1 through 10. And they don't just include the Earth Star and the Soul Star and the 7 Basic. They also include the High Heart, or the, what's it called, the thymus chakra, the one that's between your heart chakra and your throat chakra. Thank you. Which I particularly really enjoyed finding in this deck. Because oftentimes we have to connect the two, right? And instead of having 2 separate things pop up, you can have that one pop up, and it'll be more specific to what you need to do, right? Tapping in, communicating through your heart chakra space means that you're basically tapped into higher dimensional energy as well. So, iron, being strong. Or maybe you might need more iron in your diet, or less iron. Talk to a dietitian. I am no doctor. That may be a hint for somebody, okay? There you go. Hopefully that helps. There's going to be some travel. Okay, you're going to be going on a highway. So it doesn't sound like you're going to need a plane. You don't need to go to a sacred place that's too far away. A regular drive might be enough, okay? Have a good one, guys. Bye.